We got Des Green back here on the program. He's going to be taking on Gleison Tibau at UFC Fight Night 131 on June 1st. Des, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, bro? Doing good, man. Doing good. I love coming on the show. We got a good rapport, so I got an exciting fight coming up, man. A lot to talk about.
Yeah, you got a lot to be excited about too, man. This card's in Utica. I know that's close to where you went to school and everything. Just first off, how excited were you to get the call on this card? Because I know you're going to have a lot of support out there.
Oh, man, it was great. So I actually knew about this before my last fight. Everybody that watched, you know how like the guy was overweight and whatnot, and I actually was on the phone with them, and like, listen, my manager told me, he's like, listen, I talked to them. They said if you take this fight, you're not forced to, but if you take it, they'll be appreciative of it, and pretty much they'll let you choose which card you want to be on. And literally that same week, I seen commercials for the Utica card, and I already had it in my mind. I'm like, yo, I want to come. I love New York. I got a big following upstate. And I was like, I already had it in my mind. I wanted to fight on that card. So once they told me, like, you take this fight guarantee, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, immediately after the fight, I was upset about it, everything. But I got to my manager, I'm like, well, listen, tell them it's time to cash in on that favor. I want to be on that Utica card. So we were just waiting for a right opponent. I wanted a good name again. Didn't know who they were going to give me. And Gleison came up, and I jumped on it right away.
Yeah, for sure. And you referenced that fight against Michel Prazeres. It's interesting. He's fighting at welterweight now. I'm sure the UFC had a talking to him and is like, look, man, you keep missing weight. We got to do something about that. But what do you sort of take away from that fight? It went the distance. I mean, you look good in the fight. It's just, I mean, he's just a big guy, right?
Yeah, honestly, bro, what I took from it, it taught me more about myself. It just taught me how actually good I am. I went out there and fought a middleweight. Like, no lie, I weighed 162 because they had to weigh us when we got to the arena to see. I was 162 and he was 180. But that doesn't even matter. Like, I should have won that fight, and it came down to a couple positions where I got stuck on bottom. And it just makes me want to push harder. Like you said, I'm like, if I was stronger, I was only 162. I could be a little bit bigger for this weight class, which is why I started adding that weightlifting regimen. And like you said, you see how I'm pulling 300+ from the ground. And really, what that fight did is it just lit a fire under me. And it's like, yo, listen, if now more than ever, you got to turn everything up and go forward. Like, it didn't discourage me at all. It motivated me for sure.
Good stuff. And how was your experience in Brazil, getting to compete there? It's kind of neat to go to a different country.
It was awesome, bro. It was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I loved it over there. The food it wasn't my favorite. I kind of got sick over there. It's a beautiful place, beautiful women, beautiful people. The guys and the girls were friendly, taking pictures with me at the airport. It was real nice. Everybody's like, oh, be careful, blah, blah, blah. I had my jewelry on. I was walking around. It was nice. I feel like you get out the energy you put in, and so I didn't have any problems, being not from there and whatnot.
And let's talk about your opponent here, Gleison Tibau. He's got a obviously 32-13 record. He's definitely got some miles on him. How do you feel like you match up against him?
I like the matchup. I like the matchup a lot. It's a no-brainer that he isn't as good as he used to be. He's still good. He's still dangerous. Still a world beater, but he's not the Gleison of 3-4 years ago. And even if he was, I would have beat him then. And I'm definitely going to beat him now. I like the matchup. I like it. I like his name. I like his status. Everybody knows him. So it'll be a nice profile fight for me to go in and get a dominant win. Right now, I'm winning 2 in the UFC. And even though those last 2 losses were questionable and circumstantial, I'm still 1-2. So I'm really paying attention to detail and have a big sense of urgency for this fight. Like, I'm almost guaranteeing a finish. Like, I'm putting everything in. I always put everything in, but, my antennas are definitely up for this fight.
And I know one of your training partners has fought Gleison before. I know Gleison's a bit of a different fighter now, but Michael Johnson fought him. How much are you picking his brain, as far as game plan?
Yeah, a lot actually, a lot. Michael Johnson, he's actually my cornerman too, so it all works out in my favor. We were kind of laughing about it. I was like, "Yo, have you talked to Gleison since you knocked him out?" It's gonna be kind of awkward, and this weigh-ins and whatnot. You're just looking across and he just sees you over there. But he's like, "Yeah, no, we talked. There's no bad blood." So it is what it is. Always been a best man win. I'm never a bad sport. I never talk junk against my opponents. I always wish them the best and say, "Man, the best man win." And but like I said, I've definitely talked to Michael. I've done my homework. Like you said, he had a lot of success. He got to finish against him. So and then a couple of my teammates actually also fought him. He fought Abel Trujillo. He finished him. And so we got some guys on the team that have some pretty good knowledge. He's a jiu-jitsu guy, but I roll around with Gilbert Dorino, Busca Pay, Jay-Z, all of those guys. So it's just I'm not really too worried about that. I think as long as I bring it, he's not gonna have nothing for me.
And I know a couple of your teammates have switched camps. I talked to Carrington Banks the other day. I know him and Abel are out in Colorado now. Has that impacted you at all as far as your training?
No, not really, because they're all my friends and we're cool. But even from when I first moved down here, my main training partners have always been Michael Johnson, Kush, Jason Jackson, Sean Soriano. I used to work with Killer and Banks and them, but not so much. They kind of always been working, with each other in that little group. So when we kind of like split groups, basically everybody that worked with each other, they kind of left with each other, and then whoever stayed, we stayed with each other. So it's never no bad blood. Like, I was just talking to Banks the other week on Instagram. Just shooting the shit back and forth, wishing each other luck. But yeah, it didn't affect me training wise because majority of my training partners are still at the gym with us now. So it's good.
Well, and I know you guys are good friends because I was talking to Carrington and he's still playing Mario Kart 64, and I know you guys were rocking the N64 not that long ago either. So I know you guys got that in common.
Yeah, man. We used to all get together, me, him, Michael Johnson, Killer, Sean Soriano, and play Smash Bros for hours,
Nice.
hours on the game, man. Like we used to always get into fist fights over Smash Bros.
No way. Who's your guy
Yeah,
in
man.
Smash?
Yeah.
Who's your guy in Smash Bros that you used to play with?
Oh, Lynx, man. Lynx is the best. Lynx is my guy. Lynx is cool.
You
Yeah.
talked about strength and conditioning. Who are you working with that? As far as I think it's you're working with some doctor that's actually helping with your strength and conditioning. You were saying.
Yeah, so his name is Corey Peacock, Dr. Corey Peacock. He's one of the professors over at Nova Southeast University, and he works with a couple of the UFC fighters on our team. He's really a genius when it comes to, putting us through regimens and also making sure that what we're doing isn't deteriorating us for the rest of the week. And I've been getting a lot of working with him, solid, real solid.
That's good. What about the diet? Are you still, working with? I know you had someone helping you with your nutrition. Are you still having that as well?
Yeah, my guy Paul from my hometown Rochester. Yeah, he's still on me with the diet. So yeah, right now I've had to cut out the McDonald's and the pork bacon for now.
And
Still got
the
frosted
frosted
flakes.
flakes too, right?
I still got the frosted flakes. All right,
Nice.
listen, that's one thing you gotta leave in the diet. I gotta have my frosted flakes.
So do you have like that like once a week, like on the weekends, or when do you have it?
Yeah. I usually have like 12 Monday, Friday mornings, and on the weekends.
Good stuff. How do you see this fight playing out on June 1st? Are we going to see a finish finally from you in the UFC?
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, I can almost guarantee a finish. Like I almost want to say, like 100% positive. If I don't get a finish, I'm gonna retire type of shit. Like I'm coming, I'm running and gunning. Like I feel like it's my time. All three of my fights, I haven't portrayed my all, and now I feel like it's just time. I'm gonna do it. I've been trusting the timing. Everything is a process. Like I said, those last two fights are circumstantial in my opinion. So now it's time to just put my foot down.
And what's next for you after this? I know you're not looking past Gleason, but are you looking for a quick turnaround after this, or do you want to take some time off? What's sort of the plan after this if you're healthy coming out of this fight?
Yeah, no, honestly, bro, I want to whoop this guy's ass really quick, and I want to get two more fights before the end of the year. I'm thinking like maybe August, September, and December maybe. You know, either August, September-ish, and then again in December. So hopefully, you know, I know if you win it, you win quick and good. They like to keep you right back in there. So, you know, that's my plan.
Awesome. What are you watching on Netflix right now? You watching any TV during training camp?
Right now I've actually been watching this show called Black Mirror. Black Mirror on Netflix. It's pretty good. It's kind of like I used to be a big fan of remember the X-Files? It kind of reminds me of an X-Files type thing. So I like that. And other than that, no, I haven't been watching nothing really. I've been I watch Adventure Time every day. That's about it.
Yeah, you got to do that
Because
stuff as a
Cartoon
dad.
Network Adult Swim.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Awesome. Well, Des, it's going to be an awesome fight. Thanks again for the time, man. It's always good talking to you and catching up. Just remind people where they can find you on social media. And if you got any sponsors or shout outs, man, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thanks. As always, Instagram and Twitter is Predator Toon, Predator Toon, Toon. And then Snapchat, Random Toon, Facebook, Desmond the Predator Green. And yeah, I'm always active on there, so give me a shout out. You know, I'll reply, holler back. And be looking forward June 1st, man. I'm coming with some fire, taking on a well-known name back in my upstate New York. So it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun.
What's up, fight fans? If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to see even more interviews with your favorite UFC and Bellator fighters. We've also got coverage at events, including post-fight press conferences and media scrums. And if you like this video, check out the video to my right. It's worth your time.